Hello, we're back with episode 20 of Gachiakuta, so if you didn't see it yet, make sure to go check it out. It's been about a week since my last video on Gachiakuta, and I'm finally back at it again, man. And let me just tell you, we've got something big waiting for us in the next episode. So, we know from the last episode that everyone turned out to be in a huge trash beast, and today, there are some things I want to go over and some questions that need to be answered. The episode starts with Bro, Deer, and Bondus, and after Bro throws Deer at the wall in an attempt of breaking it, this part of the scene right here absolutely fried me, bro. It's just something about this guy's face and the way he talks too, bro. He says something like, bro, nah, bro, yo. Okay, maybe it would have been better to just put the clip instead of me trying to recreate it, but I keep getting copyright claims on my Gachiakuta videos, and I don't like when that happens, so I'm not taking any risks, you know. But I mean, the way he talks to Bro is peak comedy, and yeah, Deer eventually ends up breaking through the wall, and the comedy continues because the ground falls or something, so Deer's effort of breaking the wall was in vain, and they were about to end up in a mid-air fight, but instead they somehow ended up in a car and are now just trying their best to avoid the obstacles. So just like that, they went from enemies to allies. And you might say that's a bit of a stretch, but they also meet up with Enjin and Fu, so now we basically got 3 cleaners and 2 raiders all in a room together, just chilling as if they're not enemies anymore. Not only that, but Semyu manages to get in touch with Enjin despite not being able to use his choker before. So something is very fishy here. And the last thing I want to get into is Enjin acting like the main character yet again. Because as Zodil grabbed Rudo after getting rage baited, Rudo says that he is jealous of his team. And Zodil asks him where his team is. And guess what happens? Enjin just pops out of nowhere. Wow, holy cliche, bro. But leaving that aside though, if you've watched my Gachiakuta videos, you know that I've been calling Enjin the Gojo of Gachiakuta. And we might actually get to see that being true in the next episode, because so far we've literally been edged. We've never seen Enjin fight at full power, and we've never seen Enjin fight a human in the first place. So I really wanna see his plot armor pop off in the next episode, you know. Also, one thing I missed, Hebi is just like knocked out, I guess. Like, I don't know if she's faking it or what, but it's really weird to me that after getting so hyped up in the last episode, in this one she's out cold and we didn't even see her fight or anything. So that's another question that needs to be answered. And also, the rest of the cleaners are on their way to help out, so we might see a full-blown war between the raiders and the cleaners in the next episode. Either that, or we might get to see the sphere again. But I mean, this is pretty much it for episode 20 of Gachiakuta. I'm really hyped for the next one, and make sure to let me know what you think will happen in the next episode. Do you think we will finally be reunited with the sphere after 20 episodes, or would you rather continue with the fights between the raiders and the cleaners? I'll be reading all of the comments, so you might as well leave one. I want to wish you all a good rest of the day or night, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.